Hello everybody, this is Poppan Man, and I have a 1v1 for you on Interchange today. This Interchange map comes up an awful lot on singles. If you play singles at all yourself, then I'm sure you'll know that, well, at least it does in my experience, Interchange comes up a heck of a lot. So does like Carbon, Dome comes up quite a bit. What else comes up quite a bit in singles? Downturn comes up more often than it would do in like a team game or something like that. So yeah, but Interchange is definitely one of the main maps for 1v1. I really don't know why, just it's the same as any other map really, but that's life. And so I thought I'd upload Interchange again, because I have uploaded it a couple of times before, but I'm uploading it again because, like I say, it comes up a lot, so there's no harm in you watching a bit more gameplay from this. Anyway, a quick update from me. I've tried Xbox in the last few days. I did talk to you about it like a week or so ago, saying I've been considering changing to Xbox. I tried it out and I decided I didn't like it. Admittedly, the connection is a bit better, but I can't be bothered. I don't want to spend a ton of money and just for a little bit better connection, and to have all the hassle of learning the controller. And I swear my controller was messed up anyway. I swear I got a dodgy controller from my Xbox thing. It's like you had to, you know, the analog sticks, obviously. No, you know the analog sticks. It was like they're a bit stiff when you start putting pressure on them. So say I wanted to twist around to my left, I'd have to like put more pressure just to get the stick moving, and then I have to ease up to get it into the normal motion, if you know what I mean. It was really weird. I don't know if I just had a dodgy controller, like I say, or if that's just how Xbox controllers are, because my PS3 controller, the analog sticks, I got a brand new PS3 controller this week, and so it's even more noticeable that my PS3 controller is the same amount of pressure you have to put on with your thumbs to start the movement of the stick going and to carry it around. It's kind of hard to explain. You might have no idea what I'm talking about, but so yeah, the Xbox controller really threw me off, not only because it's all spasticatedly wrong anyway, because the analog stick's half a mile up on the left side and you've got to shoot with the wrong triggers, and I'm not having a go at Xbox, I'm just saying it's like, well, yeah, I'm having a go at Xbox. But anyway, yeah, I might have had a dud controller or something, because my sticks were just terrible, and because I had to put more pressure on initially to get the sticks moving in the first place, then I'd have to ease up. I had to keep changing the pressure of how hard I press on it, and it was really, I don't know, it just completely threw me off. I couldn't get to grips with it, and anyway, I've had enough of Xbox. I've returned it, and I'm sticking to PS3, even if the connection isn't as good. So yeah, that's the update. Oh, a bit more on the update. My team is kind of, half my team is still on the Xbox, and the other half is on PS3, so I have a bit of trouble with my team at the moment. That's why I've uploaded a singles just now, because I haven't played team all week apart from my second account when I'm playing with a couple of other people. So that's why this week has not been any uploads from me, because I've just been trying out Xbox. I've got my new controller, just trying to get that all sorted out, and so yeah, I've finally got singles, played a couple of singles today, and I thought I'd just upload this because this was the best map out of everything that I played. Apologies for this bit here though, because it is a bit slow, but I'm just waiting around in case he wants to check between the targets, and I'm also letting the time tick down. So I just complete transfer of subject from Xbox to talking about the gameplay, but what I'm doing here is, I'm sure you've seen me do this sort of tactic before, I'm just letting the clock tick down, so because he's on defense, it puts pressure on him and makes him twitchy as to where I might be planting or where I am. He's like, oh, I could still be camping in his spawn, or he could be pushing up one side, he could be planting right now. The defensive player gets really jittery, so it's just a tactic I use when I'm on attack sometimes, just to waste time. So I seem to have completely abandoned the Xbox conversation here, but the bottom line is I've tried Xbox, didn't like it, I'm back to PS3. So also, don't bother trying to add me on Xbox, because Poppan Man was already taken as a gamer tag on Xbox, so I don't know if it was one of you guys who wanted to steal my name, but it could have been, who knows, but it's taken, so don't bother trying to add Poppan Man on Xbox. And even for that matter, don't bother trying to add Poppan Man on PSN either, not because I hate you and I don't want you added me, but literally because I have no room. My friends list is full. I think I have about one space, but I keep that space free so I can add people for GBs and then delete them afterwards, obviously, so I'd like to keep that full. And I have deleted people who haven't been online for over a month or whatever, so my friends list is all up to date and fresh and everything, but so I'm sorry, but there's literally like no room on my friends list. If people don't go online for a couple of months, then I will probably just delete them and make room, and then you can add me, but otherwise don't worry about that. So anyway, at the beginning of this round, I think it was about, if you go back to about 2.5 minutes-ish, I'm kind of guessing here, but when I was attacking, you'll see me sitting by a fire truck near my spawn when, at the beginning of this round, like I say, and it's because I was waiting to hear where the stun landed, because in a couple of rounds before that he threw a stun, and now one of my main tips I always tell you is don't throw stuns in singles because it gives away your position. And because he threw away the stun a couple of rounds before, I was just sat by that fire truck waiting for the stun to see if he was going to throw another stun, and he did, so that allowed me to know exactly where he threw it from, so I knew his position. He was going to be middle on his side of the spawn, so that enabled me to push towards A and get in behind him, and the rest is history, as you can see. This round's really quick because I just predict that he's going to go B and I cut him off and shoot him. That's the sort of situation though that I normally choke. Normally like in singles, because it's like so quiet and slow paced for most of the round, when I finally get to see someone in a singles match, I just choke and completely foul. That's actually what happened when I fast forwarded the round earlier on in the game. I fast forwarded because I choked, because I was like, yes, I predicted him, and then I completely missed. I always choke. Always choke. You can count on me to choke. Anyway, that's the end of the video. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please give it a like if you have, and I'll see you again soon. I'll be uploading back normal soon. Bye.